My name's Phil, and I have aphasia. But my goal is to talk about other people's stories too. Remember, it's your voice. There's no way around it. The only way to get better is to practice. Now, you don't have to be like me, but you need to be able to talk and listen to other people's stories too. Like this one right here.
Okay, I got it. To drive-throughs, I always know what I'm going to do. I go online. I go on the app, know where I'm going. So I have it on my phone and I'm having my phone and I'm reading it to them what I want. And they ask me questions. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry what you said.
That was
sorry, I had a stroke. I'm like, and I'll tell them. Yeah, and I'll tell them.
Good.
Sorry, I had a stroke. It's called aphasia. So I might not answer you. I might have to repeat it. But I think that's what I heard you said. Show me it on the thing. And so that's what I do. Because if they're showing the screen for like drive-throughs, then yeah. So it usually works out. So, but most of the time I just order it. So I just say, hi, it's Lucy. Here's my pickup. And that's all I have to.
That makes sense.
That's all I have to do. That's all. And I when I go grocery shopping, I always have my budget. So I know how it takes me like sometimes a week to figure out my list I'm going to do to like a Sam's Club or anything or Walmart, knowing how much money I know how much money I can use. And this is the things I have to figure out what I feel we're going to get. So I have a list online. Okay. I got the list already. So I go to I use the apps. So I know what I'm going to do. And then either if I'm not driving, but I'm not supposed to drive because my car, but anyway, if I'm ordering it, then it takes me a time to do my list. So that's what I had to do. So after the aphasia, when I started to understand the numbers better, then so it would help because I would have, especially when I go to Costco or something and I'm going shopping, but I knew how much money I only wanted like a certain amount of money I can use. So I write down on my phone, this is what I ordered. That's how much it costs. And I'm like, wait, did I just say it was like $14.55? I think that's what it said. What number? And I have to go back and forth. So that helped me to see the numbers when I looked.
That's cool.
But so I put it on my phone. I put it on the notes. I do that. And then I also go on the computer, not that thing.
The thing?
What is that word? When you add it. What is that darn word? I'm going to look at the calculator. That's the one.
Yeah, okay.
So I use my calculator, so add it again.
Okay,
so I'm always using numbers. So, and then what I started doing too with my iPad, I use my Excel. Also.
Look at you.
So I'm a number. I've been a number person before. So.
See, that's cool.
So it was frustrating because I'm like, I know my phone number, but I couldn't see the numbers. Okay, wait, it's somewhere. Is that and so that's a lot of practice I did. It helped. So it got me better because I just had to keep practice. I had to keep using it. I had to say numbers all the time.
It's like,
I'm better.
It's good. It's like you are beginning. It's good. It's how you are beginning.
Yeah. So I don't like the Excel that on the Apple one. I don't like it, but it works. So what I need to do, so I would either use the Microsoft or something. But anyway, it uses what I need to do. But yeah, I'll stay. But it takes me time to figure out. Like yesterday and the day before, I was looking at my budget for my January through February. So I have to figure out. how much money I have left. So I use the Excel to find out how much I have left. What I need to do. So, but yeah, I'll stay. But it takes me a time to figure out. Like yesterday and the day before, I was looking at my budget for my January through February. So I have to figure out how much money I have left. So I use the Excel to find out how much I have left. to spend for the rest of the month. So like right now, I'll just tell you, because I'm on a bit fixed. I'm the fixed money, right? Because I only get the disability now. So
a fixed income. A fixed income?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the word. Yeah.
Yeah. We're Aphasia. We know.
I only got this time number. I used to have number like that, but now I only got this time. So, but at least, at least I know, like my daughter, like she's like, Mom, can we go to Jamba today? I'm like, girl, I told you how much money I've left. I'm like, if we're going to do that, then we do that. So at least I can talk with her about, we can figure out what we can do. And this is how much I have. But thank God for the Excel, because every time, if I need to know how much money I can have left, I open up my iPad, I look at my Excel, and I'm like, okay, that's how much, I only have this much left. So, and she came to me, Mom, I need this. I'm like, girl, first of all,
ain't got it.
Sorry. Yeah. But she understands. So at least it's better. So, but yeah, it's gotten better because the more practice that I do, the more I do, then it gets better. So, but yeah, Excel, that's the thing. I use it. I use Excel, and I always use the apps because I do Sam's Club. So that's the one. I say what I'm going to order. I get everything, and then I figure out if I'm going to go in person, which I'm probably going to do next
Sam's
week.
Club?
I'll go. Yeah.
That's what I had today. Sam's Club.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I used to go that when I used to live in Georgia. Used to go to that one too.
Like for me, are you done? My bad. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So I made an order because I don't really talk about this kind of stuff. But so I'm in my list. Like before I could get a food on the getting food, I couldn't talk at all. So my mom would order food, and after a while, I said like, I want this, I want that. So it took time. But mom, it's funny. She'll go to eat, and the first time I was hard to talk to other people saying, I want this and that. But eventually, I got better because um, in Dayton, Ohio, there are not places to eat. There are places like Panera Bread, Texas Roadhouse, Longhorn, and Red Robin. So I ate salad something, so it's easier for me to say that at a time. And I always get salmon. So it's easier.
Mm-hmm.
So it was easier for me. Like when I was in Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, there were a lot of stores back there. There's a lot of stores. But here is like is nothing here. Right? Nothing here. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Um and when my mom I'll say this money right now. I don't know if we want to say this, but I'm saying it. But my mom's was very beautiful, and
And I'm sure she still is.
no, yeah, she still is.
Yeah.
So last time we were going to Texas Roadhouse, and every time I Texas Roadhouse, people think that I'm a girlfriend or my husband. I know. And one time I was sitting there and I was laughing because we always know that this is my mom, and people don't believe me. Like, why would I lie? So one time we're in Texas Roadhouse, and my mom got a big at steak, so big, so he had to take it home, right? And I was sitting there, it's like, you know what? I just found out because usually when I'm there, they said we'll sit there and they'll give me the check and side of me, but I don't know money. And I say, you know what it is? I'm your poi toy now. So think about it. Like, I never got no money. Hey, you help me get in the bed or in the house. You have a car, a nice house. I don't have a car. I'm a boy toy. So what is wrong with you? It's like, listen. And I said, watch this. So I called Ted Ross. I said, listen, I want you to understand. That's my mom. Like, oh my God. What? I said, trust me. I'm the boy toy now. It's like, so I'm a kid. She as a mother, I'm a kid, and she laughs. We all people all the time to think that I'm her man. I'm like, no, God, Jesus Christ. So, and other than that, it was funny. That's what I'm gonna say anyway. So, as doing stuff, just going to the store to eat, going to uh Sam's Club. At first, my mom always got order in all the time, going to Sam's Club, Kroger's, and stuff like this. But the last 2 months, I'm getting exercise by going to the Sam's Club because is the wides are longer, the lines are longer. They'll go in and
Mhm.
out, and I have an app, so you know, you get Sam's Club. It goes you stop to go, so you can do it stop and go.
Yeah.
So that's why I do that. So it gives me a second to figure out what I'm gonna get myself, and I do it myself, and it gives me
Mhm.
some exercises. So that's funny. I did that today. I got some sushi. I got some salmon and some snacks, and we were the thing of shop and go, and that was it. So
Yeah, I love that we can do that because I don't really have to talk to anybody.
well, I couldn't talk to anybody. But I was
And,
like, it
yeah.
was funny, but it's funny because I know people. I don't obviously they can see I'm limping. Like I'm not fast. Like
Mhm.
so, but it's funny because people I've got I'm getting looking where people are now. The thing is, me and my mom go to the Sam's Club. I don't I don't do that because she'll go all over the place. The guy, my friend's John, he's the guy I talk to. He when we go to Sam's Club, is in and out. With her, she's like, I'll be here for a second. Like, nah, I'll sit up. I'll sit in the car. I'm not going to Sam's Club with you. No, no, no. So that was it. Now remember, subscribe, please.